shoot. Welcome back, dude. Listen, it's hot today. We're running shorts. Darren, show me your shorts. That's funny. But Darren's got shorts on too. It's freaking hot. My hair's all dry and frizzy. My wife hates it. I need to get a haircut. It's gonna be a good day. Listen, today, first of all, for those of you who don't know, my name's Micah Diaz. I like to build cars and drive them fast. Behind the camera is Darren.
Sorry, I didn't mean to almost drop your camera. Hey, what's up?
Drop my camera. Darren does a bunch of the filming and editing here. He's a super rad dude. Give him a follow, jpg.visual, right? Said that right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell. jpg.visual. Check out Darren on IG. He's also gonna be starting up a YouTube channel, so if you guys can. Is it already up?
What's up? I just need to upload.
Okay, well he's got a YouTube channel. He's gonna start uploading to it, so if you guys want, subscribe to him. You'll see a bunch of track content and different things that he goes and does when he's not here. Now that the introduction has been done, we have some sick stuff. We did a bunch of videos explaining to you guys Chase Bay. You saw the Chase Bay handbrake install and all the products that they sent. Today, we're gonna be installing them. As you can see, the 1JZ got pulled back out because I actually want to prep this engine bay a little bit. We're gonna be getting rid of some things, cleaning up some things, swapping out some stuff. Big ABS unit out of here. Brake booster is gonna be out of here. This is what this corner looks like before we start removing things and replacing them with the Chase Bay goodies. You know, it'd be a good idea. This is the whole engine bay prior to the cleanup. There you go. That's the before, and then we're gonna show you later on the after. So faded paint, dirt everywhere, a bunch of different tabs and brackets that we don't know if we're gonna keep them, grounds, extra wires, a bunch of ugly stuff. It's gonna be safe. So let's start. Let's just start getting into it. Let's get rid of some stuff. Get this brake booster out of here. Out. Get all this garbage out. Let's get some Chase Bay stuff in here. Here we go. Give me some tools. It's probably a 13 because it's a BMW. Oh, look at that. 13. He's got some weight to it, dude.
Is that your
ABS unit. The next thing we gotta do is get this out of here.
big old drum?
And before we start getting rid of lines, we're gonna look at the Chase Bay kit to see like what replaces what. So now, interior, get this back in there.
What in the world?
Don't you worry about that, all right? That. The hard bolts out. The Independence Day flying saucer is out.
And for good.
And for good. This is not coming back in the car.
Ever.
So look, talk about a big difference. This is me currently with my hairdo, and this is me after I get a sick fade, fool. Size difference is completely, like, just drastic. The engine bay, you can see, like, there's a ton of space in there to work on. It's the whole goal when I build a car, so I don't want it to be hard to work on. So the easier we can make it, the better. This is one of those things. We've taken all of these extra components, which actually, this is one of those components, along with your brake master cylinder, reservoir, and booster, is now being replaced. There it is, baby. Chase Bay, dude. There. Okay, so I was looking up a couple of videos just like you guys on YouTube on how to like install this stuff, and no one really did like a good install video on really explaining this contraption that sits here in my hand. This is the replacement plunger that's gonna go into your master cylinder on your Chase Bay's kit. Now, if you look at it like this in my hand, it makes a lot of sense, really simple, okay? Your brake pedal is gonna go down through here, and that pin or that clevis that you just removed is gonna get replaced with this bolt. So your brake pedal is gonna go down, where the pin goes through, this bolt's gonna go through and tighten up to this bracket here that has your E3646 on it. There's a pin that comes off the top, and that's where your new plunger is gonna be mounting to. And then this little bracket simply is your brake light switch. You're kind of looking at this like, what the hell? How does this go in there? That's how it goes. Pretty dope. And then you can adjust your plunger, so you can adjust your pedal, and then you tighten down your locking nut like such. The cool thing is they changed the ratio on your pedal. Where the old pivot used to be is where this bolt is, and now it's a little bit higher. which puts it closer in the center. Needle nose can explain this. So your pedal mounts up at the top like such and pivots. And so down here, it takes a lot less leverage to depress the pedal and depress the plunger that goes into a power assisted system. Now that we're doing a non-boosted system, they bring up the mounting point and therefore you have more leverage to depress your pedal and essentially push the plunger into a non-assisted system. That looks so much cleaner. That's what it should be. Thank you, sir. Look at that. Is that not way better?
Yeah, it does look way better. Simplicity is key.
That's what it is, bro.
Like, you don't gotta do no overkill, no nothing. If you could be stylish and simple, bro, I could take that over anything.
The other front, this one down to the back. También, me gusta.
See, wait.
See? All right, let's do under the dash now.
Here. Alright, I'm gonna show you what Micah was talking to you guys about. So, this was the piece he was saying where the brake pedal goes in between this part right here on both sides, and you tighten these two to lock in your brake pedal, and that goes into the firewall. And yeah, quite of a tight spot, but yep.
All right, so the chase base stuff is all installed. The clutch reservoir is also installed. This is a shot of the pedal assembly. It looks a little tricky when it's out of the car, but once you see it all installed, it doesn't look that bad. You can kind of use this as a reference. Now that the master's installed, it's time to throw in the brake line. So they give you a big old soft brake line to run all the way across to your passenger wheel. So we'll dump this in here, this line into the hole there. They got the sick heat sleeve, which is great for us, especially with the JZ. Same thing with the M50 and all that. You're gonna be running into heat on this side of the engine bay. But we'll fish that down into the wheel well hole. And then this side of it, just dash 3 here on your master cylinder. Actually, this is a dash 4. This is bigger. All right, screw that on. And there you have your passenger line. And I like using these line keepers still, these factory ones, if I can. Right here on this side. My line's all nice and clean, so this will be right up against the firewall. It'll dip down into this bracket, and then our heat sleeve will stay in this area to make sure our line doesn't get hot. It's kind of hard for you guys to see, maybe not. But you'll be hooking these bad boys together. Bada boomba. Probably bend that a little bit more. Chase base stuff's all installed. It's beautiful. It's great. Like, it takes up, like I said, way less space. I started messing around with the wiring specialties harness, but that's for another video. Just wanted to start kind of pre-messing with some things prior to moving forward. But if you look into this corner, like, man, it's so much nicer, so much more cleanly, so much easier to work on, getting up everything. The only thing that I'm missing is what Chase Base sends up. It's like dual setup, and one of them, I think maybe some E36s or E46s have 2 brake lines going to the rear. This one's got 1. So because it's got 1, there's an empty port. If you don't have a plug for that, or you don't want to go get a plug for it, you can take the existing line that was there, and this is for one of your front brakes, and this fitting here actually fits into that other one. Looks like it's like an M12. You can cut it up and you can take this little fitting here, weld the back side of it, screw it in, and block the whole thing off, or you can go to your local aircraft store, take this with you, and get a new plug. I'll probably get a plug because we're going to be converting fuel lines on this car to AN just like we did on the E30 Beams build. I'll probably buy a plug. I'm sure they'll have one, and then we'll jump into fuel lines, and then after the fuel lines are all cut up and adapted, the motor's ready to go back in. So if you need parts to make your build cleaner, easier to work on, even a little bit of weight reduction, check out Chase Bays. They do products for all kinds of cars. Whatever car you drive, whatever engine package you have in there, I'm sure they make some type of adapter or some type of kit to get your brake lines all worked out for you, and even your power steering stuff. Hit them up, chasebays.com. Thanks for watching. As always, stay safe. Hold fast, boys.